Hey guys, thanks for tuning into another video. This is just hilarious to me. So, Rachel Zegler changes tune on original 1937 Snow White film. I guess they think enough time has passed that she can now say it's cool, I guess. Let's see. Who portrays titular Snow White in Disney's upcoming remake appears to be changing her tune when it comes to the 1937 original. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a monumental moment in film history, Zegler said in a sit-down interview with fellow Disney actress Halle Bailey. The cartoon is so beloved, Zegler said during the interview with Variety. It's like a monumental moment in film history. It was like the first feature-length cartoon movie to the point where it won on honorary Oscars, and all these amazing things happened for that film. Oh, so you did a little research, did you? You figured out that it's like one of the biggest cartoons ever, if not the biggest cartoon ever. Like, what is... It is due to the monumentous 1937 film that Zegler and Bailey, who portrayed Ariel in Disney's 2023 remake of The Little Mermaid, have been able to step into their roles, the actress said. Of course, there's this pressure of being the first one, having to bring to life the first one, and obviously that's come with a lot of pressure that I've put on myself, she said after Bailey asked if she feels any pressure on opening doors as the first Latina Snow White. This is the opposite. She was so flippant that this is hard to believe, because she basically called it a joke, called it, oh, it's 1937, blah blah. It's cringy and weird that she's falling in love with her stalker, even though he wasn't stalking her. He literally just saved her from the queen. He wasn't stalking.
I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story. With a guy who literally stalks her.
Guy stalks her. This is just her backtracking now because she realized she's a complete idiot, and it's gonna bury the film. But anyways, of course, there's dedicated fan base that loves Disney cartoons that she does not want to disappoint, which includes herself. How is it that you come to this role and you make little Rachel proud? And that was really what I used to fuel my emotion on that set and who I was, because all the pictures out there of me in my Snow White gown. Zegler's apparent newfound love for the 1937 classic appears to be at odds with comments she made in 2022 when she promised a refreshing take on the film. People are making these jokes about ours being the PC Snow White, where it's like, yeah, it is, because it needed that, she said at the time. It's an 85-year-old cartoon, and our version is a refreshing story about a young woman who has a function beyond someday my prince will come. And she said worse than that.
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story, just because, like, we cast a guy in the movie, right. Andrew Burnap, great dude. Yeah. It's one of those things that I think everyone's going to have their assumptions about what it's actually going to be, but it's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
So this is just backtracking now, and I'm sure the people above her in Disney were like, dude, you gotta be saying the opposite of what you've been saying. It's pretty obvious that's what we're looking at here. I don't think she actually cares. I think when she said what she said, she meant it. And that's my opinion, and I don't think somebody says what she said and acts all like she's like pushing feminism with Snow White if she wasn't thinking she was doing that. And that is what they were doing. That's why they're doing reshoots right now and changing it, because and they're putting the dwarfs back in because they made a huge mistake. She was basically verbalizing what the people making the movie thought, and that's why they changed it and got rid of the dwarves and got rid of the prince. This is just pure saying what she was told to say. It's not what she really thinks. Now that they're reshooting it, now they're gonna like present it as the real Snow White. So now they're gonna act like, oh yeah, no, we love Snow White. That's why we're changing it, But why did you do it your way in the first place? Why did you joke around about taking the prince out? Why did you talk about how Snow White's gonna be? She's changed into fighting her own fight and being her own person, and she's not gonna care about the prince, and now all of a sudden it's the other way around. Come on. They did it because they knew it was going to bomb, so they changed it. They used the writer's strike as, the excuse why it can't come out for another year. As soon as the Daily Wire announced their Snow White, oh no, we need another year, and now we're adding dwarves and the magical people. are no longer there, which featured like a big tall dude with a beard and like a couple black chicks, and you're like, what is this? There was one dwarf I remember in the photo, but that's it. So anyways, what do you guys think in the comments section? She's just walking back the same crap that she was doing, in my view. What do you guys think? Is this going to be enough to get people into the seats to watch this thing, or is it sort of just doomed no matter what now, and people aren't going to buy into this sort of supposed change in her heart about Snow White? I mean, are people really going to believe that, or they just think it's lip service? As usual, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Feel free to check out everything else on my channel, and have yourselves a really good day.